morning and welcome to the Press Insight as we tackle news making headlines, and starting off with the first news from Akhbar Al-Yom. The Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, stressed that the Dab'a nuclear power plant project comes at a very significant time at the national and international levels, hailing the efforts of the Egyptian state in implementing its peaceful nuclear program. During his speech at the installation ceremony of the reactor pressure vessels at the second unit of the plant, he said that he had previously discussed with President Abdel al-Sisi Egypt's vision in the field of energy, stressing that the sector is of strategic importance at this stage in the country's history. He added that Al-Dab'a project will make Egypt the largest country in Africa with a peaceful nuclear program for electricity generation, and will also grant it a prominent position among countries working in the field of nuclear energy worldwide. He explained that Egypt has a long history in nuclear science and technology, and that its transition to generating electricity from nuclear power represents a qualitative leap and also a historic achievement. He pointed out that the nuclear energy has become pivotal in addressing the current global challenges, most notably climate change, achieving economic growth, and also supporting technological development, emphasizing that the Dab'a project clearly embodies this role. And the Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency stressed the significance of implementing the project in accordance with the highest standards of nuclear safety, security, noting that the agency had completed a comprehensive review of the nuclear structure in Egypt a few weeks earlier. And to shed more light on this issue, I'm honored to be joined over the phone by Mr. Abdel Rahman, journalist. Good morning, Mr. Amr.
And a very good morning to you and to the dear viewers.
Thank you so much for joining us on Nile TV International. And first, what are the economic, environmental, and also strategic benefits that Egypt could gain from expanding its peaceful nuclear energy program?
It's an accomplished project in no time. The time has really passed so fast, and the dream is just about to come true, to have our own nuclear station, our own mega project that will serve generations to come in Egypt. The Dab'a nuclear power is a very important power station, is a very important project that will provide the nation with its needs of electricity, of power, or that support the largest scale of projects that can serve the economy, agricultural projects, economical, industrial projects, you name it. It can provide the country with its needs of electricity, whether domestically or industrially, or as the level of the citizens, the ordinary citizen, all over the governorates. So that's a mega project we have been dreaming to achieve for decades before, and now it's just about to come true. And with cooperation with our friendly country, Russia, we are achieving that target, as we also preserve our environment. Also, we are supporting the workers who are working there. There are many work opportunities, and will be more work opportunities for engineers, for employers, for all over the specialties. And of course, we can dream all we can about this project to provide Egypt with more, a very important point to our own economy, our own situation as a state. It makes us stronger in the account of states compared to the states around us. I believe this is a very important project. Makes Egypt the one and only country in the continent and in the Arabic countries that possess such nuclear power station.
Yes, Mr. Amr, and moving to our second news from Al-Ahram, as Egypt strongly condemned on Thursday the Iranian attacks that violated the airspace of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, constituting a violation of its sovereignty and also a dangerous escalation that threatens the security and stability of the region and endangers the safety of civilians. Egypt affirmed its complete rejection of any actions that infringe upon the sovereignty of Arab states or undermine their security and stability. It stressed the necessity of respecting international law and also the principles of good neighborliness and upholding all practices that could expand the scope of conflict in the region. Also, Mr. Amr, still with us over the phone, my question is, what message is Egypt sending to the entire world through its strong condemnation of the Iranian attacks on the Jordanian airspace?
Well, Egypt is a leading role in the Arabic world, whether Gulf countries or African Arabic countries. So from this responsibility, we should act and to protect and always making the prior for the Arabic national interest and the Arabic national security and international security. We have witnessed the beginning of this aggression against Iran by the Zionist existence and the U.S. troops that attacked Iran 3 months ago over no reason at all, but to put the whole region into chaos and set the fire in the region. And of course, Iran is taking its right to respond to the attacks, especially that those attacks are, the sources of those attacks is coming from the military bases in some Gulf countries in the region. Yes. So it's a very delicate situation. The Arabic countries should be protected from such actions, and the U.S. should not expose the Arabic states in Gulf country to such attacks. It should withdraw its military bases from the region, and if it wants to have a war, its war with Iran should be away
yes.
from the Arabic countries.
Yes,
so that's why we have this delicate situation between the Iranians and the Gulf countries.
Yes, and moving to Al-Masri al-Yawm, as the U.S. Central Command revealed to the New York Times that it had carried out extensive raids targeting more than 170 military targets inside Iran over the past 2 days as part of the ongoing military escalation between Washington and Tehran. Still with us over the phone, Mr. Amr Abdel Rahman, and my question is, what are the strategic objectives behind the large-scale U.S. strikes on Iranian military infrastructure?
Well, it's not a matter of strategic. The statement given by the American administration is trying to falsify the truth, to try to make the ugly truth looks better. The fact is, it's a continuous assault against a legitimate independent state, which is Iran. For reasons, the Americans they see it, or they make propaganda that they are protecting the region from Iran. It's the other way. It's otherwise way. I believe the region should be protected from the dangers of the Zionist existence and the dangers of the the Americans troops that is still in the region. The CENTCOM is dominating the whole region today, spreading its military influence, spreading its strategy against countries and fighting their own war against the interests and the best interests between the Arabs and the Iranians. Before this aggression, we had a strong relations as Arabs with Iranians. Now they have damaged those relations and exposed the whole region into another chapter of chaos.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Amr. And moving to Al-Yawm Al-Saba, for the third consecutive time, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Egypt has decided to maintain its key policy rates unchanged, extending its holding pattern amid evolving domestic inflation dynamics and also persistent external uncertainties. So my question is, what are the main reasons behind the Central Bank of Egypt decision to keep interest rates unchanged?
It's a sign of stability, of course, and a sign of optimistic decision towards the events and the things that are going around in the region. And I believe that our economy will achieve more stability if we don't have any conflicts around us. So that's why Egypt is working both sides, whether economically to strengthen its own economy, to protect our own basis of economy, our currency, our lines of production, our lines of exporting, as well as, which by the way, the most important thing to maintain stability to our own economy is to raise the level of exporting and to raise the level of production, agricultural and industrial, as well as doing its best to put off the fires that the Americans and the Israelis are trying to set in the region.
Yes, Mr. Amr, and moving to Al-Ahram online, as Wall Street and oil prices are holding steady on Thursday in the wait to see what will come next after President Donald Trump raised doubts about the temporary truce in the war with Iran. My question is, how would any disruption in the Strait of Hormuz affect global energy prices and also the economy?
I believe he is trying to manipulate the international economy. I believe he's the wrong man in the right post, or the wrong man in the wrong post. I believe that the Americans, the first who suffers from the Trump's chaotic strategy, and I believe not just the Americans but the whole world. We have all witnessed how the peoples and the nations and the countries in the region and all over the world, they have suffered from the what they call it the New Monroe Principle, or that gives the Americans authority to dominate and change regimes and change presidents, that like they have done with the Venezuelan president. And such terroristic strategy should alarm the whole world to stand against this.
And moving, Mr. Amr, to Sad al-Balad, and the final piece of news: Egypt Air operated a special flight to bring Egypt national football team home from Atlanta to Cairo, following the Pharaoh's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Of course, the Egyptian national team gained the respect and admiration of the entire world during the tournament. And my question is, Dr. Amr, what are the measures and the steps that should be taken in order to build on this historic achievement and prepare for the future international competitions?
Well, of course, the admirable attitude and the way that the Egyptian team, the national team, has appeared to the whole world, gained respect of all all countries, all nations, at all sectors of these societies, whether youth, whether players, whether experts, whatsoever, you name it. I believe Egypt has gained the largest respect and admiration among any other country that is participating in World Cup in America. On the other hand, this situation that Egypt has taken, it has united the whole world behind the Palestinian cause that Egypt has defended in this mega international event, and made us as Egyptians proud of our team, our own selves as Arabs.
Yes, of course.
Protecting the brotherhood in Palestine.
Yes, our team, of course, has gained the admiration and respect of the entire world, and all the best for our national team. And by that we come to the end of our Press Insight. Mr. Abdel Rahman, journalist, thank you so much for joining us on Nile TV International. And please stay tuned for more on Nile TV International. And we resume our Good Morning Egypt show, so please stay tuned.